What's going on, YouTube? It's me, the first Chew review. Back again for another video. In this video, we got a burger place. A place that if you're from Brampton or you're from the GTA or anywhere there, well, not the GTA, but just Brampton, you'll definitely know this place. Sonny's Burgers. I just have the burger here because I don't really like the fries too much, so I just got the burger. And before we start, I just want to say like, comment, subscribe. I completely missed that in the last video. I didn't say any of that in the last video. So like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram at the first Chew review as well. And yeah, let's look at the burger. So I just got like a double cheeseburger with ketchup, mayo, and mustard because they didn't have lettuce. I usually get lettuce on the burger too, but they didn't have it this time, so I just got this. This is gonna be a shorter video because I figured out the things I was doing wrong in my last video, or some things, not everything I was doing wrong in the last video, but some things. The first was that the video was too long. The video was like 34 minutes, 32 minutes. And then I saw that the average engagement rate or retention rate, or when people click through videos, you're less likely to keep a view if your video is longer than 10 minutes, about 60%, which is crazy. So I'll keep it probably under 15 minutes because I feel like 15 minutes is still a good time to make a video, like 8 to 50 minutes, and like depending on the content or this type of content specifically, it's definitely a good time. Another thing that I found was different, or something that I didn't do well, was the thumbnail. So the thumbnail was super ugly. It was something I probably could have made when I was in the 5th grade. Although I did use Photoshop, but I'm not necessarily the best at Photoshop, so I'll work on that. And then the last thing was the title. So the title's super crucial. And I just made up something random for it. Like I just said, well, I said Jollibee review, but maybe I feel like leaving some mystery will get more viewers than just saying Jollibee review, because someone's like, oh, Jollibee review. I've had Jollibee, I already know how it is, but like say someone's like new or like looking for something specific, some sort of food, and they're like, oh, I changed the title to best chicken franchise. So they'll be like, oh, what's the best chicken franchise? They click it, and they're like, oh, look, Jollibee. Plus, it was like super crunchy, right? So I thought that was a good change of pace. But since the channel's new and the videos are pretty new, I thought it's like a learning thing. I think there's like a billion or a million hours worth of video uploaded every single day to YouTube, so there's quite a high learning curve, so that'll just take me some time to learn. Of course, it is a learning experience. But on to Sonny's. The burger's pretty good. It's never really been my favorite burger. It's good if you're in the area or if you're just passing by and you're like, oh, I want a burger. I always thought like it's pretty good in that sense, but it's not really a burger that I'm just going out of my way to get. For those who don't know, Sonny's is kind of like it's like a restaurant that has burgers, and it's kind of like a diner type vibe going on with it, but you can't sit inside. You literally just walk through. So, Coke Zero. Just like the last video. It's kind of like a diner vibe. And in the summertime, you can sit. They have places where you can sit outside. But, and a lot of people do, but mainly people just get it for takeout. So I live pretty close to it, so I decided, oh, you know what, let me just go get it. I'll figure it out. I'll put like it somewhere on the screen, maybe like right here. I don't know. I'll figure it out some way, but just so you can see the location, what it kind of looks like. They're also cash only. They don't take credit. They don't take debit. So if you go, make sure you have cash. They also have an ATM in there, so you can put your card in, get some cash, but it's a $3 ATM fee, which is pretty expensive. I did have the idea to make an ATM business. So there's two businesses I want to do. I want to do ATM and vending machine. But I realized with vending machines, it's really hard to get vending machines that accept a credit card and debit card. And it's also pretty hard to find places that will let you have it. I live in a building, so I wanted to put it downstairs in the building, but they told me no. So I kind of killed my dream with that. I know it's pretty dumb, but I didn't know that you had to put money into the ATM. I don't know what I thought, honestly, but like you have to put money into the ATM, people take it. So a lot of people like to steal ATMs, and I hear the profit margins on it are pretty low. Also, a lot of businesses tell you no to putting ATM in their business, because why would they take your ATM when they just put their own in and just get pure profit instead of just splitting it with someone else? So that kind of killed my dream too. So now I'm here making videos of me eating food and talk about random things. I guess I want to make this video short, so what we'll do. Last thing I want to talk about is just what's been happening in the past week, or I guess 2 weeks, with all like the killings and accidents and stuff that happened like that. Like for example, the shooting in Walmart. Apparently one of the managers was getting fired or something for some sort of misconduct, and instead of just like quitting, like a regular like quitting or just getting fired and finding another job, he decided to go in and just like kill some people. Like he went in, he just went to the break room, started shooting people, and I think he killed a couple customers too, who were just like, I don't know, outside, inside, somewhere. So there's that one. Next one was I think in Idaho. This one's a crazy one. It's not the saddest one in my opinion, but it's a crazy one. Basically, 4 teens were found dead in a house because they're all stabbed to death. And there was so much blood that, I don't know if it's true, but apparently it was leaking through the cracks in the house because there was just so much blood, because I guess they were stabbed and just left there. And another crazy part about it is that the other people, it wasn't only just them 4 in the house, there's other people in the house too, but they didn't hear anything happening. So, that's kind of suspicious to me. How do 4 people get stabbed in a house when there's like, say, 8 people in the house or 6 people in the house, and the other 2 people don't hear it, and they don't report it for 8 hours? 8 hours, they don't report anything. No stabbing, no screaming, no nothing. I obviously don't know everything about it, but kind of sounds a bit suspicious to me, but I don't know. Regardless of what happened, it's pretty sad. And lastly, was the most popular one that everyone like has heard about it, Shanquella Robinson. Basically, she went on a trip with her friends to Mexico, and they killed her. They killed her, and I heard that I saw that they came back to the States too. So basically killed her and came back. I think it was one guy, a bunch of girls, or like there's multiple of them, and they're basically beating her. And It's sad for a few reasons. One, there's a video of her getting beat up, and there's another video of her walking around, like having a good time, like talking, because she's recording, so she was laughing and stuff. And when she goes into the room with her friends, they all just stop laughing and they all turn super cold. And you could tell at that moment that they were definitely plotting something against her. Obviously, they plotted beforehand to do something to her, but like right there, you could tell that there something was off. And if that was me, if I walked into a room and everyone just became dead silent or became cold towards me and they stopped laughing, I would think, not that I'm gonna get murdered, obviously, because it's a horrible thing to think, but like I think that there's something wrong. Like I would definitely think that maybe they were upset with me or something. I don't know. I don't know, but either way, it's tragic. And I hope everyone goes to prison for that, because the saddest thing about it is just imagine you trust someone, you trust your friends with everything, right? You go to Mexico with them, these have been your friends for years, and suddenly you're getting beat up and basically getting killed or getting killed by them. In your mind, all you could think about is, what's happening? Why are they doing this to me? I never did anything wrong to them. So I could just, in my opinion, that's the saddest thing about it, or one of the saddest things about it. It's just, she just probably trusted them so much, and she basically got killed. So that's a lesson. Don't trust anyone. Or don't trust anyone too much, because you never know. And on a lesser note, there's one I heard about today. In San Diego, the street meat vendors, one of them stabbed another one over a turf war. Just like, I didn't know that. I didn't know selling hot dogs was that serious. So, yeah. I know the person survived. I hope they survived, because that's crazy. Someone gonna get killed over hot dogs. But, I mean, the Shanquella thing, they killed her over nothing. So, people die for much less than hot dogs. And, oh, last bite. God damn, that's a big last bite. Yeah, that was Sunny's. I had to cut there because I was dying on that last bite. It was much bigger than it seemed to be, and it also was kind of dry, so I started dying. So, anyways, that was Sunny's in Brampton. Video is much shorter, so hopefully it's better. And I feel like this video is more fluid. I stuttered a lot less, and the video is basically like half the amount, or half the length of the last one. After editing, it'll probably be exactly half. So, but good. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Anything helps. Also, follow our Instagram at First Chew Review. And yeah, that was Sunny's.